Bang. 18 the professional, worldwidewildin.com. I am KamaniKim.com because I am. You're watching Kimchi TV. It's soon to be back all on Mr. IDIA. Very soon. Check this out. I just wanted to go ahead and re-elaborate on this conversation I had with Mr. ID yesterday. And in honor of that conversation and ID, y'all know his steez. So I went ahead and busted out my custom cap just for the occasion. Instead of the crown, flipped it up a little bit. But I just want to go ahead and touch on what we talked about yesterday, man. We touched on a lot of things, but the main point was that you never know what people are going through. You people do not count their blessings that they have because they're too worried about counting other people's blessings, and they don't look at the ones that they have, right? So we were discussing that, He got into a story about one of his partners, and he called him up out of the blue and just elaborated on some things that he felt would be beneficial to help him out, And he was vaguely saying, dude has a real good job, good life, everything. And he's like, well, what does he have to be upset about? And all this good shit. And I could relate it to even some things that are going on in my personal life, So one thing that stuck out to me in the whole conversation was that you don't want to be stuck in a situation to where you're not happy and you end up just going through the motions and milling through day-to-day situations just for a buck. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's the situation on why this person or whatever was upset or whatnot. But like you said, you never know what people are going through. He even related it to me. He's all, man, just look at all this dope stuff you're doing with this art and the music and da-da-da. And he's all, people just see the outside and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you probably go through things too. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. From the perception, if I was somebody else, I'm doing pretty good. And I'm not saying that I'm not, but I'm saying you never know. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I don't share on Facebook. I do have a few topics. I keep hitting rewind, my bad. I do have a few topics that I do want to talk about Facebook after this, but right now we're just gonna get into this situation. So he brought that up about may not see the outright blessings and the gifts I have with my art. And then I could even relate it to things with ID personally. You know what I'm saying? I look at his situation where he does all this out of town traveling and does shows and has his freelance business on lock and does whatever he wants with the lab. And, I look at that and I'm sometimes like, wow, okay, well, damn, look at those things. And then I forget the things that I have. So it does go vice versa. So that was a big point, man. And shit, dude, you never know. Whole thing is you never know what people are going through. I like to say, I do the most with the least. Y'all heard me say that quite a bit of times. But, you know what I'm saying? There's people who do just as much, if not more than me, with less. So you always got to put things in perspective, man. You never know. So Super Side Chicken. Yo, I was taking a shower earlier today and I was thinking about what if Facebook had the option for paid subscriptions. Now, they're eventually going to try to get into that and they don't want to outright lose subscribers, so they don't want to turn it all the way over. But then it got me to thinking, and I'd be grateful if they use this idea. If you send me a finder's fee check, all good. If not, you know what? I got patent money coming in the pipeline. Yeah. So my whole idea was, same way that these music services like SoundCloud, which is about to go to full paid service for users, not uploaders and creators, but for users and listeners, they're going to have to pay. But what if Facebook had the option to where you could pay $10 a month? Just say it was $10 to $15 a month. They had standard silver, gold plans, platinum, whatever, right? And they still had the basic free plan like everything now. So they won't take features away. They'll just add features. Because right now they're throwing out a bunch of shit that honestly they could be like, yo, let me hold back on this and squeeze every dollar out of your ass like the iPhone and Apple and shit. But I don't know why they don't. You know, I don't know, man. Yo, I'm gonna put my brain on eBay when I pass away. So when they study that shit, just let me know the results. Fuck it. If I can get some of it frozen, I'll come back. But check this out. So what if Facebook had it, basic program right now, the silver, you can get one to where it won't take any of the functions away that you already have, right? But it'll add shit, like instead of them doing the video profile now, silver package will get you the video profile. Silver package will allow you to, I don't know, man. You think of something light. And then gold package will allow you to see who saw your page, okay? So that's what you can see in the gold package. You can see who saw your page, how many page views that day. You won't get to see the people or nothing until you get the platinum package. Once you get that platinum package, you can see precisely who has looked at your page the last 30 days, where they're coming from to look at your page, all this shit. Like, yo, the logistics be the same way that they're broke down on SoundCloud. I don't know if anybody out there has a SoundCloud Pro, but it's some pretty dope logistics you can see out there, man. So all that's useful in me knowing what I should drop, who I should tag, all that good shit. So I think Facebook should really incorporate that, man. You know, who am I to say that their business model's failing right now? Nobody, okay? But somebody with an idea is always better than a nobody. So with that idea, I suggest they run with it. They gotta process this video anyway. Hopefully they'll hear some keywords, pick up on them, and fucking send me out to the Silicon Valley. Because I think that would be the shit. Because I'm sitting here in the shower like, yo, man, I don't think that they would lose subscribers. They would actually get more people. What would your opinions be? Do you think that you would pay for Facebook at $9.99 a month if you had access to see who was on your page and who was liking, who was on your page and who was, what are some other things that you would like to see in that gold package? I don't know. You know how shit goes spur of the moment in this motherfucker? Excuse my language. But what else been happening? Oh, next weekend, I'm gonna be at Spinelli's Pizzeria off of Mill doing some live painting there for the Jam Odyssey show. Shout out to Tony. Bang. Good looking on hooking me up, sir. Appreciate you. Hopefully next time I'm gonna be on the bill, cause I do kill at will. Bang. And we got that popping. A few other things coming up. Got a birthday next month. So we'll see, man. I may keep it light, cause there's honestly some things I really want to buy from my repertoire. So I'm not too worried about getting no expensive gifts or doing no extravagant parties and shit anymore. I was, but at first I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I could, if I'm gonna have to do shit myself, let me make sure I do it all myself and organize it how I want it. So that's what's popping. I actually got off the bucket and wrote some I wrote some verses yesterday. Yeah, so I had some pretty fire shit, man. It's pretty dope. Then what else did I do? Valentine's Day, my love got me a fucking cool ass care package. Y'all saw the picture up on Facebook, so I ain't gotta redo that. I'm trying to just re-elaborate, man. Let me see. Same, still creating, dog. I think I got a show March 8th, I want to say, at What the Funk Fridays, AWOL Productions. I'll find out some more details when that gets a little bit more down the road. But y'all know who it is, what it is. And I got some new shit dropping. Just want to touch base with y'all. And would really like some feedback on what functions you would pay for Facebook. I'm going to ask the question on top of this video.